As a promoter of traditional culture, it's pleasant to see people wearing traditional clothes, walking on the road without receiving strange comments, just like many other common t-shirts and jeans. But now I must say, there are also traditional things we need to look closely and decide whether or not to keep. These things have been lived for thousands of years, hiding behind the beautiful clothes and pretty words. They are alive everywhere once there is a human being. That's our mind, our thoughts, and our beliefs. There was a kind of old tradition called foot binding in China, which caused women not able to walk or work normally as men, and limited her to stay in that family. Foot binding not only physically hurt women's feet, but also made a cage for women and prevented them from escaping. Now it became our minds. It became what we've learned and believed from birth. And it became what the society told women what they should do. There's the fact that what we are taught is not totally correct. There are wrong ideas and flaws, and now there are something became new limitations for women. I'm scared when I realize the truth from the case I knew recently. In this video, the girl was attacked by a man. She struggled to escape, but no one came to help her. When she reported her experience online, thousands of people, mostly women, were indignant, both for her and for themselves. However, there are still someone. For instance, the manager of that hotel said, "No deaths, no fire, no rape. It's no big deal." It sounds like a lightning and thunder in my world. That at least awakened me. I realized that some ideas from our education are wrong. In China, now the ratio of male to female is imbalanced since there are so many female babies died before or at their birth. When they grow up, girls often have to face more pressure than boys. There are older sisters dropping out to support younger brothers' education, and there are discriminations on girls' study on science and mathematics. A widespread belief is that girls should be better at languages, and they are never suitable for scientific research. Such phenomena become more serious when applying to the society. All those negative opinions towards women are ridiculous. There are limitations on gender when applying for an occupation that both men and women could do, because women will be pregnant and have to spend more time taking care of her family. And most of the time, women could not be the leader or manager. It would be better for women not to walk alone late at night, because she might get raped and nobody would help her. After she came home, the family might even criticize her as a broken shoe, trash, worthless. Why should it take so danger? It's so dangerous even in the daytime. If someone come to a single woman and tell people around that they are a couple, he could take her to anywhere. The people around would never come to ask her to confirm the man's words. All the elder men and women would comment on young women's marriage or just relationship with other men. If you don't marry someone, they will force you to get a marriage. If you get divorced, they will treat you as a second-hand product. If you don't have a child, they will say that it's your fault not to get pregnant. And if you stay at home to take care of the child, they will despise you because you are addicted to your husband. It seems like women are always wrong. Whatever they do and whatever way they choose to live are unsuitable. Why should women live as others like? And the last fact is why most women are not aware of this truth. They are used to being treated like this, they are used to face a negative comment from society, and they are used to retrospect themselves to find their faults first. And finally, they become the ones old enough to comment on other younger women and guide them to the correct way they believe. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with the society? And how could we help them to escape from such a weird circulation? It's the most urgent problem for the society to solve in order to reach the gender equilibrium. But it seems like society is filled with those who have no idea and those who insist on the current social order. We need solutions, support, and help. You and me and everyone else, all of us are part of them in the statement. We are looking for an escape from the artificial cage. We still have a long way to go.
切，给谁看呢你啊？
小伙子，你说你跟他动什么手啊？大小伙子，别动手，别那样，哪有动手的大小伙子？好好说干嘛呀？多不合适！你不觉得难为情啊？这么多人看着你，去走吧，啊，去走吧，走吧，走吧，走吧。